I'm Dale Maples, and I'm on site this morning, regrettably at my own house, where we had looks like we have evidence of a little backup in my sewer line last night in my basement, as evidenced by a little bit of toilet paper residue on the floor. This is backed up before. But what we're doing this morning is we're going to run a cable with cutter blades on it down my basement cleanout drain. And Seth is our plumber this morning who's running the cable. So Seth, there's blades on the end of that cable?
Yeah.
So we're going to...
Blade I got on there looks like half of this one.
Looks like half of that blade right there. Let me see the blades on it actually. So that's going to cut away the roots that cause the backup overnight. It's backed up before, and we have to run this drain about every 6 months to cut the roots out. And I'll show you where the roots are coming from in just a bit. But we're going to run this cable out through this basement clean out, probably about 100 feet to get to where the problem is. So we'll come back to that in just a minute. So go ahead and crank it up, Seth, and we'll get a look at what this looks like here. And we're feeding it into the line now, getting out to where it is. We're still on site at my house, and the basement that Seth is with the drain cleaning machine is down inside those windows right there. The sewer line is coming out of the basement right by this pine tree right here. Sprinklers are running right now. That pine tree has roots in it that are penetrating an old clay line that's causing things to stop there from our drains and cause kind of a dam and a backup into the basement. So ultimately we're going to need to replace the pipe from the house out to the sidewalk here to repair that section where the roots are going in. Once the roots are in, they're always going to come back. You can cut them out, but about every 6 months they're going to grow right back through the same holes from this pine tree. So ultimately what's going to need to happen is replace the sewer line here with a plastic PVC drain line that is impenetrable, and we're going to need to remove this pine tree. So we're back down in the basement where Seth is feeding out to the pine tree, and the cable that's in there, remember, has the blades on it, and it's going to cut away the roots that are in there now, but they will grow back. Thanks, Seth.
Hey, you're welcome, Dale.
You got to have the right equipment.